He longed to tell him
Alrighty, this is Joe. You listen to KQCK radio station out here in the beautiful Santan Valley, Queen Creek, Phoenix, and the world, and we have a show for you in store tonight.
Woo!
Don't we? Jessica G. By the way, the pajama party's been canceled, so all you men sitting out there at home on the couch, just enjoy it.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and squash this right now.
I wore mine for you, though.
Yes, you did, because that's what you sleep in. And you expect us to show up in teddies and bustiers and, yeah, you know what? No woman in their right mind sleeps in that.
Out of 7 days since your last show, I've had dreams 6 of those nights about this show.
Okay. Okay, let me...
And, you know,
no
sorry, by the way.
Children.
I want to apologize to all of you.
We'll try to be entertaining.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to be a problem with our personalities. We got a great group of women here today. First of all, thank you so much for joining us, for those of y'all that are listening at the fabulous KQCKlive.com. I'm filling my role of being a drunken alcoholic very well today.
Nice. That's good for business.
She's happy while she's doing it. So
I'm guzzling Diet Pepsi because I have a caffeine withdrawal headache. That's my addiction. And so apparently it's affecting my memory and cognitive skills. That's as far as I get with that. That's as brainy as I get for the moment. So, which is great because I don't have to be brainy with this group of girls because they're gonna run with it.
I've got news for you though. 5 shots of tequila before the show does not take care of a headache.
Well, you know, you were talking about Advil for a good 15 minutes, and I was like, yes, I know I have a headache. So thank you for reminding me.
Whatever works for you though.
For 15 minutes that I had a headache. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in because I don't know if we can squeeze in all the information that we have to share with everybody in an hour. It's going to be tough. So I want to go ahead and let people know that if they have any questions, because all these girls are going to jump in and we're going to talk about different things. It's going to be like girls' night out where we're all sitting around and having a great time. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. So if you have any questions or have anything you want to add, be sure to hit us up on the website, join us in chat, send your questions that way, or you can always give us a call. Joe, give us that number, please.
And I will be taking photos of you ladies during the show. I just want you to know that if anybody has a problem, this one actually takes off 2 layers of clothing. I'm letting you know up front.
Not 10 pounds.
I was hoping for 10 pounds myself. I got to mitigate the holiday damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Where's that camera when you need it? You know, I said one time I was on Photo Bucket, and they have this little button now that you can click that will make you thinner.
It'll Photoshop you,
yes,
probably.
But how come? I think that's a little prejudice. Where's the button to make you fatter?
Nobody wants
There's
that.
there's not that button.
Not a huge demand.
I'm a little offended.
I did that thinner button, and I've been getting calls from the anorexic societies. I'm not using that anymore.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and go around the table and introduce everyone. And when I introduce you, just pop on in and say hi. Don't be afraid of the microphones. They don't bite back. Only Joe does.
Are you sure?
Only Joe does.
Not what I heard.
So this is Lindsay. And Lindsay is with Mary Kay. And she is a fabulous person. If you're like not sure what to do with your makeup, how to get your color, what colors to go with, what's the new styles with the makeup. I'm sorry, I'm still probably putting my makeup on the same way I did when I was in high school. Kind of scary, I know.
No blue eyeshadow.
You know, fortunately, I'm not
Actually,
quite
blue
that
is
old.
okay.
Who has a problem?
In small amounts.
Do you have a problem with the 70s or what? Is that what you're saying?
Massive amounts of blue.
I like the blue. A lot of blue.
It went well with the Aquanet.
Right, exactly. I can still smell that when you said that.
Oh, you know what? That's true.
Very
As soon as she
nostalgic.
said it, I could smell it.
The high hair.
Yeah.
A lot of backcombing
I kind
action.
of miss that, though. I kind of miss the height, just to see how high you could tease it.
They still do it in Jersey.
Do they? Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. I may have to
Wow.
go visit there
A
just
lot
so
of
I
high
can
hair.
feel at home. And so Lindsay's got a lot of great tips to share about makeup and making sure that you take care of your skin. And then the whole focus tonight is like, okay, we're in the midst. We're right there in the middle of the holiday season. Like, how do we jump from I've been at work all day or I've been at home with the kids all day and now I have this party to go to and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself and I don't want to. It's special. We want to look special during these times and we want to stand out without being standing out. So
The correct way.
right. So Lindsay's going to be sharing that with us. Lindsay, why don't you go ahead and give out your contact information so that people can jot it down as we're listening if they want to get a hold of you.
Okay. My telephone number is 480-688-9686. And you can reach me at by email, which is Luton, that's LLUTON as in Nancy, at marykay.com. And I also have a website, which is www.marykay.com/LLuton.
And Lindsay's really great. Like a couple of
great.
weeks ago, she's just great overall. But I went in there, I was like, Lindsay, help! I don't know how to do my eyeshadow anymore. And she actually took the time, and she didn't just do it for me, because like I've gone to other makeup stores in the mall who I won't name names, and they just do it, and then you walk out and you're like, you look great that day, but then you have no idea how to do that again,
right?
And you try and you look hideous.
And Lindsay pulls up in her pink Cadillac and takes you on in and says,
Yeah,
I'll give you some personal treatment with the wet bar there. And, I mean, that's when I got my first makeup session
Well,
done
I
with
can
Lindsay.
tell your skin's been looking much nicer lately.
Thank you. I've actually got bags tonight. I was hoping you could help me with
I
that.
actually do have some eye cream for that.
We need to go there.
Yeah.
And then to my left, we have Diana Grunick, right? Did I say it right? Yes,
Got it.
right.
Yay.
And she is a personal shopper, and I have to tell you, I was so excited to have her, because I was like, I need a personal shopper. It's the holiday season. I know that's something. If I had my wish of all wishes, be like, there's everybody I need to go buy for. There's the card. Go get it.
That's your wish of all wishes?
I hate Christmas
wanna go to
shopping.
I look at you differently now, by the way.
I guess I'm not the standard female. I hate to shop. I hate it.
Most of my customers hate to shop. They just don't have the time. They find malls overwhelming. It takes them 5 hours just to get the kids in the
Yes.
stroller into the mall. And then kids, as you know, only have about 2 hours worth of attention span
If
for
you're
shopping.
lucky.
If you're lucky.
So,
And then they go see all those little food things, and you give in, and you give them a sugar-filled cookie, and so that narrows it down to 15 minutes.
Yeah, so it's really a wonderful service just to check things off your list. And just, what's really popular this time of year is I have a lot of men and women call me and say, I have no idea what to get my spouse for Christmas. And lately it's been so fun in that you can buy a gift certificate for a
Sweet.
personal shopping trip. I actually take my clients to the mall and go shopping with them. Or I can buy an entire wardrobe for them and just deliver it to their house.
So this is my fantasy. I would like to be like, okay, Diana, so
Now we're on to fantasies.
I'm
all
showing up in the limo, and we're going to go pop in at the mall, and I'm just going to watch you, and you bring stuff out and go, yes, no, yes, yes. Is that kind of how it works?
It's kind of like being Cinderella for a day.
Yeah.
I roll in a
Sweet. Who doesn't want that?
huge, beautiful rolling rack of things selected just for you, and we play dress up for a couple hours,
Yay.
and
Do
you
I
get
get
to
a
keep.
tiara?
Are we going to play that tonight?
Yeah, you get to keep the stuff that you like, and I take back all the stuff that doesn't fit well or you don't enjoy.
That's pretty cool. And then it's not
By
like,
the way, you look marvelous, by the way. I mean,
Doesn't
just so
she?
you know that. I like your
thanks.
dress.
Beautiful.
You're very nice.
Yeah, metallics are a big deal for fall and into winter.
It's very liquidy.
It's called
Isn't it?
liquid metallic.
It is, and I almost thought you were.
it off
I
now.
almost thought you were from like the Terminator, like, liquid metal walking
she
around
shift shapes.
It's kind of the wonder of high-tech
in a
fabric.
good way. Imagine being a shift shaper in a good way
Shift
like
shaper.
that, right?
No, I got you saying it. Anyway, sorry.
I'm trying to get
It's
off the
totally
fantasy.
a
I'm trying to get
girly
off the
thing.
fantasy thing.
So anyway, why don't you go ahead and give out your contact information as well?
I have a website, www.phoenixpersonalshopper.com. And my phone number for my office, if you'd like to make an appointment or purchase a gift certificate for a shopping excursion, would be 480-722-1770.
And I have to say, when I went looking, like I want a personal shopper on the show, that would just totally round out this group. She was the only one in Phoenix.
I actually thought Martha Stewart was coming on tonight with you ladies,
Well,
but I guess that's
hello,
not-
we have her. Why
And
do
who
we need
need who needs her
We have
tonight?
this
So that's
group.
what I was going with that.
Why do we need it? And then last but not least, we have Darla. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi,
And
Darla.
Darla is an amazing hairstylist. She has her own studio, but I'm going to let her tell you about that. And she focuses on colors. So I know, like right now, you need some color action going on. Thank God the lights don't show it that well. So,
Do you do head massage as well?
Yes.
watch
Any
out.
way to get one during the show?
See what I can do.
Constantly multitasking.
That's right.
That's right.
So, Darla, why don't you go ahead and give out your information? Tell us where your new studio is at, too.
Oh yeah, I just opened up a studio. Actually, my grand opening is going to be this Saturday, on the 15th, and it's called Scissor Sage Hair Studio. I'm located on Higley Road and Chandler Heights in Gilbert, and I'm in Studio 13.
Whoa.
It's
You know
a
what I
good
think
omen.
of with scissors and sage? I think of you coming through with some sage, and doing your little
Some incense
right,
action
some
going
sage
on.
stuff, and making sure the spirits are all gone, making the air clean,
Bad hair spirits.
and then coming in with those scissors. And,
So it's aromatherapy.
Right.
Bad hair. I have bad hair spirits every morning.
I get them
I have
a
a
lot,
flat
too.
iron for
I
that
actually
one.
have a wizard hat and everything. that I wear.
wow, now that would have been cool.
That would be fun. So again, the whole focus tonight is for those ladies that are listening, and be sure to, if you have any questions on like what to do, how to do, any suggestions or tips, feel free to call in.
I can give the call-in
Guys,
number.
too.
Like we never did do that, by the way.
Did you?
No. 480-745-1033 if you want to call in, and I'll go ahead and turn the phones on. if
That'd
you
be a
want
good
now.
idea. And then you'll be totally
Now the
distracted.
fun's gone from me. I'm done. So hurry up and get it done. Okay?
I actually didn't give my telephone number, which I probably
Oh,
should do.
let's do that as well.
Yeah, so actually I work by appointment only. So my number is 480-206-5893.
There you go. So now everybody has that contact information. We'll give you. We'll keep doing that throughout the show. So I know we're gonna have lots of people that call in with questions. But again, the whole focus is it's the holiday season, and we want to look our best. That's what girls do. Okay, first question. Everybody can jump in. Do women dress for men, or do we dress for ourselves, or do we dress for other women?
Other women.
Other women.
Oh, totally other women.
I can't
Actually-
hear you anyway.
Surveys have shown that
Yeah.
that you want to look good at the PTA meeting.
Yeah.
Or at church or a social function, just to give yourself that extra boost of confidence.
Yeah.
But women are unfortunately a little critical of each other.
A little.
Yeah. So,
I've been guilty of that.
I think it makes a difference because if you're dressed well or you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, it changes your whole attitude throughout the
Exactly.
day.
Right.
So I have to say I always vote for comfort, but you can do that very stylishly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have to agree with her. I know that it completely changes someone's image of themselves and their confidence when they know that they're. It doesn't mean that you have to have a ton of makeup on or the glitzy shirt, just that you know you're put together and you have that confidence that they can carry themselves.
It's more about feeling good in your own skin and projecting the best image that you can and feeling good when you walk into a room.
right.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, when you wake up in the morning, and I mean, none of us are put together when we roll out of the bed. I don't
I
care
am.
what. Okay, everybody but Lindsay.
You're perfect all the time.
See, I'm a party. I just got out of bed.
It's not like on TV. I mean, we take some time to put this together. I mean,
Right.
to get that image together. And I know, like on Saturdays, Saturdays are my I don't care. I'm not getting out of my pajamas. I'm not dressing up. I'm not putting on makeup. I'm not doing my hair. And that's like a whole different mindset. But I know come work, when I have to go see clients or when I'm working with just out in the public, I won't even go to the grocery store without putting on my makeup, at least, some concealer,
Right.
pull my hair back, flatten it out so it's not sticking out in 8 different directions. And then I spend hours in the closet going, yeah, nothing's working.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to kind of create go-to outfits for my customers.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Basically, we have usually 5 to 8 outfits that are very casual, but very polished at the same time. And so you can remember what goes together. We usually take digital pictures
Oh, cool.
and we put them in a photo
I
book.
love that.
So it's like Garanimals, only for adults.
I like that.
Don't have to stress out every morning because you have a template of all your great outfits and what jewelry you're wearing, what
one of
shoes
those,
you're wearing. It's so great.
You remember those kid flip books that you could flip through and you have
The
different
top goes with
heads
the
and the
bottom.
different. Yeah, I need one of those.
It's kind of like paper dolls, only
yeah,
better.
yeah.
Nice.
That would be great.
So it literally takes the
And then I
stress
would send
out
it
of
to you going, Diana, does this work? And you'd
Exactly.
be like, no.
We actually create outfits together. So
Yeah.
you know exactly in your head what goes together and what you're comfortable in, and then we go ahead and accessorize it with the right jewelry and the right shoes. So it becomes very stress-free to get dressed.
Oh, doesn't that sound like Nirvana? Oh, we got a phone call.
All right, we have our first 3 calls here, and I'm turning the phones off in between because
Can only handle so much.
that's right. Bill calling for Darla wants to know. Bill from Mesa says, "Do you only do women?" And I stopped. I stopped him right there.
That's a loaded question.
I'm like, you don't say. I'm like, Bill, you don't need to say anything else, okay? Because we all know what you mean.
No, I do men's haircuts too. And
Well
color.
put.
Fantastic.
Nice.
You have to draw the line somewhere.
Thank you, Bill. So now you know you can go and see Darla at Scissors and Sage. Rocky from Phoenix. How do you purchase a gift certificate from the planner?
Yeah, you just can call me directly at 480-722-1770.
But not during the show, my friend.
Not during the show. Leave me a message. I'll get right back to you. And you can purchase a 4-hour shopping experience or an 8-hour shopping experience.
So what does it cost to
God, 8
purchase you for
hours.
4 to 8 hours?
It's just $75 an hour. So
Can I buy 1 hour? Maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah, usually my minimum's 3.
It's 3.
Just to
Gotcha.
be able to be effective and
Because
hitting the right
do you charge for
pieces.
travel time? Does
No.
it? So it's 4 hours or 3 hours in wherever in the store going for it.
I meet you at the mall that's closest to your house.
I know this may sound funny, but I'm looking for a Snuffleupagus G-string. And it might take 4 hours to find one that that looks good.
Yeah, that
It might take 8 hours. I
That
don't
might
know.
be an online excursion on that one.
Can we do that together online? Though?
I have lots of resources for you.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and get to Renee Chandler. Where is Scissors and Sage located?
I'm actually in Gilbert, and I'm down on Higley and Chandler Heights on the northwest corner of Chandler Heights.
Awesome. Great. I have another question
That
for
was my first 3.
you. Your first 3 questions?
Yeah, go ahead. You have a
Are
question
you
for
gonna
me?
no. Hello, I got these fabulous women at my fingertips. I'm going to utilize
Okay.
every minute. This is where I get all my free consulting. I tease them like, come on the show, and then I'll pick your brain. So, okay, so question again for everybody. What is the top, I don't know, narrow it down 3, 5, make it a reasonable number. The top items that you would have. So if you're doing that transition from work, family to the party, what are the top things that you'd have in your purse or in your car to make that effective? So
Besides mace and a handgun.
especially
That would
That's
change
in there
the
at all
scene.
times.
I mean, that's a guarantee. But other than that,
Well,
So-
do you want to talk makeup first?
I can.
I
That's
would
not a
love to
problem.
hear it. So what do I need to have in my purse
So if
besides
you're-
chapstick right
Yeah.
now?
I have something for that. So, wait a minute. Anyway, what I would suggest that you have in your purse to go from office to a party, or even from home to a party, makeup-wise, is if you're doing that two-tone, just regular office look, or maybe you have two-tone browns or something simple that you probably wear to the office, I would suggest having an additional color of eyeshadow, like that nice eye-popping color. Like for brown eyes, your eye-popping color is blue. For green eyes, your eye-popping color is purple. Hazel.
do we
is
now?
green.
Let me ask you this: do we need now? If you get off of work like at 5:30, do we need a separate compartment for the nighttime transition in case we're going to the nighttime party?
No, I think that you can just
Versus the
add
late afternoon
that
party.
one, well, yeah, maybe you would have.
No, depending on the lighting, right? Because we need to check
Exactly.
that prior to going to
So-
that event.
That's right. No, and I don't think you need to stress that much about it, honestly. I think you can
Gotcha.
just, I think if you just pop your eyes a little bit, and then I would suggest having, if you're a neutral tone lip gloss wearing girl during the day, that's great, but maybe, pop that nice red, like real red lipstick. And if you can't quite go red, like if you're just a little too scared for that.
I am.
Some girls
Totally.
are. Some girls are.
Trust
I
me.
am.
Go really red.
You can go, no, really.
Really
It's
red.
Or
There
if you
are
go red,
thousands of
or
colors of
a
red.
red lip gloss that's nice and sparkly. But if you can't do that, then stay in the berry family and just so just something different than what you have in the office. And
Or
always
just stay home.
Go a little. No, don't stay
Go
home.
big or go home.
Don't
Go
stay
red with the
home.
long fingernails.
So I
and-
think that's simple, right?
Yeah.
An additional eyeshadow color, maybe put it in a compact, have it in your purse, and then an additional lip gloss color or lipstick. And I think that that's perfect to go from the office to a party. Easy enough.
And what if you're like makeup illiterate like me, and so you have the bright eye poppings, but you have no idea what to do with it?
Then you probably need a consultation just to
Oh, yeah.
learn. And you know how I sent you home with a little picture of where we put
she
everything?
did a diagram for me. That's how bad I needed it.
Now we're talking. This is
Yeah.
Kind
I
of
need
like the color book concept. You
It
have to
is.
know where to
And-
place these
and
things.
you hang it on your mirror and you have it there. I always tell my clients like 30 to 60 days.
I feel like a
that
little
way-
bird right now, just kind of sitting here, kind of overhearing you.
This is insider
Do you,
It
yeah,
is.
you know how much work
Intense.
goes into that?
Wow.
Because it is hard. To,
Yeah.
And I think a lot of women are intimidated by makeup, but you shouldn't be.
My wife has an
So-
entertainment business, so she's always going to parties. I mean, always. To whether it's to check on her other hosts or going herself. So the makeup thing, the nighttime, the this, the that, it's always different.
Oh, that's how you were
So I
educated.
understand the Mary
Yeah.
Kay thing.
I tend to sit like I'm a very simple, like I make things simple for myself so that I can get out the door faster. And I have the same eyeshadows, I put them on the same way. But I do the lipstick, like whenever I try, go out, it's like I have this slightly brighter reddish lipstick, and every time I do it, my husband's like, "Oh, I like that." And that's why it stays in the drawer.
Well, and if you're doing bright lipstick, you want to tone down your eyes. If you're, just keep it one or the other. You can't
Oh,
don't
good.
do both.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then the
Come
other
out looking
look
like a
that
clown.
we're talking. Well, because if you're highlighting your lips and you don't want your eyes going too, you have to have just one or the other.
That's a good
Don't
point.
do everything. And then you were talking about that simple look, and I'm a simple girl too. And I call that the dash out the door look. Like I always give my clients just that 2 eyeshadow colors, some mascara, a little bronzer. I have even been known to use bronzer as eyeshadow because it's easy.
Yeah.
And you can, just that wipe it on, like you said, go to the grocery store, still feel good about yourself, but don't have to sit for 15 minutes and put your makeup on. So
Absolutely.
It's a 2-minute, just quick.
And I like it quick and simple because I gotta be, I've got things to do, and
Right.
And although I want to feel good about myself, and that's that balance, is I want to feel good about myself, but seriously, I don't want to spend 4 hours doing it.
Right.
And it's really not necessary to be high maintenance.
Right.
You can
That's
make
a good
little
point.
subtle changes to go from a daytime work situation or being with children all day to just adding a few little elements to go from day to evening. It's all about little pieces.
So why don't you go ahead and, since you're talking about that, why don't you show, and we're going to try to get them on
I'll hold them up to a
on the-
suitable level.
She brought some really amazing stuff, and inexpensive from what you were telling us, but I'll let you go through and show us what you brought.
Yeah, I am a huge value shopper. I don't think it's really necessary to spend $150 on a pair of shoes or
Oh, Lord, no.
$50 on a necklace. You have to be smart with your shopping dollars, especially in this economy. So this is all about simple, easy fixes to go from day to evening. One of the easiest things you can do is hit Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Ross, I would say even Designer Shoe Warehouse where I got these, and look at these glitzy, fabulous shoes.
I love those shoes.
They're not even that high. They've got a little jewel action going on. And if you have a very simple black pair of pants that you've worn to work, a simple black dress that you've worn to work, this is such an easy fix to go from day into evening.
Those are really cute. I would be the one that would want to. I'd like them so much I'd wear them all day.
That just
You mean
That
those
just-
aren't office
Yeah,
shoes?
You know
it
what?
is instant mood changer
I have
right
to say
here.
that exudes sensuality.
It
It's so
does.
fun. And
really
what you
does.
have to
Very
know is if you pick a silk pair of shoes like this, it never cuts into your feet.
Oh.
This is like blister proof,
wonderful.
okay?
Get out.
It's fabric instead of leather.
And
so
I didn't know
molds
that.
to
Now I
your
know what I'm going to
feet.
do.
Do
when
we
I'm
have a size
shopping.
11 in that here?
Yeah, Designer Shoe Warehouse is the
Because-
place to go.
Is
for
11
sure.
big?
I want to try them on.
Yes, they're very fun.
Are you taking everything personally tonight? Because you know what? I'm having a problem with that.
I think those would go
Just
great with
kidding.
your Snuffleupagus G-string.
You know what? That was exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I would pay
top.
money to see that, actually.
Thank you.
So
I'll
sometimes-
remember that if I'm ever broke.
Sometimes adding a great bracelet is a way to go. Just a little bit of metallic. This is a copper and silver combo here. It's stretchy, so it's going to fit anybody's wrist. Same thing with rhinestones. Just a little glitz and glam.
And this
to go
is
from
this
day
is
to
all
evening.
costume stuff.
All costume stuff, but
Pretty,
look how
very
great
pretty.
that looks. We're talking
Beautiful.
like $25 of fabulous. And
Wow.
of course, carry this over right into New Year's Eve.
Right.
You know, couldn't be any easier. Especially if you are getting your hair done. You might as well add a little clippy barrette to make it a little bit more evening.
Do you carry her products in your studio?
So fun.
Not yet.
Not yet. These are available at your local Target, just something fun to add to your groove. And again, visit Ross, visit TJ Maxx, get a $12 pair of chandelier earrings. These have a little movement. Even if you have long hair, you're still going to see them.
Really
Has
cool.
a little blast of color, so fun. These are originally by Guess. I think they were $35 to begin with, but when they ended up at Ross, they were only $12.
Sweet.
You see
So
that?
we're not talking
That's
a
what
lot
I
of
like.
cash.
Hey, by the way, Janice from Clanton, Missouri called, and she said, we don't want any hooker looks, because she was commenting on my wear red. Janet's up in the Bible Belt. They do things a lot differently out there. I think they wear full body suits when they go out. You know what I mean? So, Janice, it's all cool. There's no hookers out here. We just like red.
They are, but
Right.
we're not around here.
Right. We don't
Not
have,
in this room.
There's no hookers within 100 miles of the studio.
I can't attest to that.
We don't allow that. We don't allow that. So, there's also a question: is there a charge for a consultation? That was not to be confused with Janice, Janette out of Avondale.
And that was for me?
That was for you.
Absolutely not. There is no cost for consultation. So your custom color makeover is free, and then I also offer a pampering session teaching you how to take care of your skin. And
Lip pampering session?
no, a pampering session.
I thought you said lip. I swear,
Did
I
I
was
say
not
that?
making that up. I thought you
didn't
said a
say
lip
that.
pampering session.
Maybe I said like. I don't know.
I'm hard of hearing. I'm sorry.
But I mean, if somebody would be interested in getting that done, they would just need to give you a call or
Absolutely.
go and
And
send
I
you an
can-
email.
Yep, I can come to them or they can come to me. So, and they get to try all the products.
Do you have an area that you don't go out of, or?
Not really. I mean, I am based out of Mesa, but I definitely go all over the valley, and I can do I do consultations like over Skype. I can send
Wow.
them samples and then sit with them on the computer and teach them.
Nice.
So
That's
I can
amazing.
sell
Yeah, I guess so.
anywhere in the United States.
If you get a high def camera, you can get it done.
Well, yeah, why not?
Sweet. I never thought of that.
I was just thinking right before we went on vacation, I was like, Lindsay, I need some new black eyeliner. I'm out and I'm going on vacation. I got to have it. No kidding. Like, it was like, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. She's like driving up, delivering it to my door right before we leave on vacation.
Yeah, when I was going to get into Mary Kay, I was like, the traveling. But now I'm thinking the internet stuff. Wow.
Yeah,
Right on.
I do.
The
I
age
have
of technology.
Customers all
That is
over
cool.
Kentucky.
I bet you could do
and-
the same with could you do the same with consultations, or you have to, would the fitting be hard?
I really like to personally visit with
Yeah.
someone in their home, really to take a what I call a closet inventory. We
Wow.
look at everything they own. You know,
Oh,
jewelry.
Lord.
You'd be so disappointed in my closet.
You don't want to go in my
Darrow.
closet, trust me. You might get scared.
Because
Crowded in
you know,
there.
I found a lot of people buy the same thing only in
I
5
do.
different colors,
Mm-hmm.
and if it wasn't right for you, you've just wasted a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we really look at fabric, we look at silhouette, how it fits, if it's still something that's fashionable that we can build your wardrobe around.
Do you find that people, this is what that I run into, like in my head, I look different than reality.
And actually, I find that when my clients have either gained or lost a lot of weight, their mind has not changed. And so we really have to work on having a new vision of yourself.
And how do you do that? Just by going through and doing the photos and
Yeah, and really working on the right silhouette, the right cut of a garment that accentuates your positives.
oh, cool. I
You
like
know,
that.
we
Yes.
want to camouflage things that aren't so fabulous and play up your features that are fabulous.
Hey, you know what? The days of the 92-pound models are gone.
No, actually, men want something to grab.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? And I get these surveys all the time,
It's
and I don't know
rare.
why. I think it might be because Castle Boutique's one of our sponsors, but I get these surveys that say, "Do you like this woman or this woman? This woman." It's weird. Maybe you get them too.
Yeah,
you get them,
all the time.
and it shows. No, it shows these really top supermodels, and then a great looking or average looking
Real woman.
curvy woman. Who the hell wants these?
But you know, I think,
stick figures,
but I think
man.
that's a male response because I've watched.
I
I
don't
listened
think
to my
so.
husband while
I know a
I was
lot of
watching
lesbians,
TV,
trust me.
and he's like, "She's really cute," and I was like, "Okay, would you take her or that one?" And he's like, "It's always the curvier one." And
Yeah.
so I was like, "Okay, well that makes me feel better."
Well, you know, if you're too
Good
thin,
job.
you lose all your beautiful curves.
That's
but
right.
but
You
I
know?
think as women, we still think, and I could let me rephrase that. As a woman, I still think that if I'm not Barbie thin, then I don't have it.
All right, first
I'll
10
never
calls.
have it.
First 10 calls I want to know from men. I don't care where you're calling from. I want to know
Curvy
curvy
or skinny?
or skinny. And the 10th caller, I'm going to give you a gift of some type. And it's going to have to
It's a
I
mystery
can't
gift.
depending on where you call from, I may have to
Yeah,
send it to you so
to
you
be
know,
determined.
it'll be different. So,
You know,
okay,
we
I'm going to
still
turn the
have a,
phones on right now. Go ahead.
Okay, so we'll see how that. Joe's going to take a quick survey and see how that goes. But I know just for a woman, that's just what always is in my head.
That's because every cover of any fashion magazine has been majorly airbrushed. Those models are
I
not
want an
really
airbrush
that
for life.
thin. So I would much rather have my clients be healthy
Right.
and have some curves and be at a good weight for them, rather than be pushing for that unattainable 98-pound weakling thin girl. That's really not healthy.
Well, and don't you find that when you change someone's image, even if you're adding color to their face, like I would, or or their clothes or their hair, that just changes their image of themselves, and I think that's huge. I mean,
It is.
that's
It has
big
the
in what
power
we
to
do.
really change your attitude about yourself.
Right.
And I'm always about being the best you can be.
Exactly.
Not being the best supermodel that you can be. It's all about enhancing your natural beauty and making good use of your assets.
Right.
And playing up things that are
And
wonderful
letting
about
everything
you.
else go, because I think
Yeah.
that once you learn to change this isn't the topic of our show.
But
Bring it. It's
Yeah,
girls'
just-
night.
But if you change what happens between your 2 ears, your life is completely changed. So
Yeah.
it's
It's
all
all
about
about you think
attitude.
about yourself, and even if it just takes having that makeover.
But I
getting-
think too, part of it is it's not just, it's once you have the makeup and the hair and the right outfit and you go out. For me, even though in my head, okay, I think I look good. I'm pretty sure I look good. It's not until somebody compliments me,
Right.
then it sinks in.
yeah.
True.
It's
And
like
if you
a
get 2 in an hour, whoa, watch out.
It's just a
I'm wearing this outfit
reinforcement.
every day if I get 2 compliments.
Well, when people walk in after they've had their hair cut and
Oh,
they
that's
walk
the
into
best.
work for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And people go, wow,
Yeah.
you look really different. You look awesome.
Yeah, I've actually had women cry in my chair because they said that I made them look 20 years younger, and they just felt so good about themselves where they hadn't before.
Yeah. So you're really changing their feeling about themselves and changing the outside and the inside.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about.
And I know I've had a couple of haircuts lately, and I would be so disappointed. Like, I go to work and I'm like, somebody's going to notice. Nobody says anything. I'm like, seriously?
Do you work with guys?
Oh,
No, a lot of women.
yeah, they don't.
Well, then I'm shocked.
But no, it would take like a couple of days, and then they would be like, "Oh, you did something to your hair." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I did it 2 weeks ago. It looks good." Well, finally, So Darla, tell me. Oh wait, so we got.
I have a few more fun clothing things to show you, just
yeah,
for fun.
let's do that.
I mentioned the
Getting
little
all
black
comfy
dress or the great little black skirt. And speaking of black skirts, this is one of the hottest trends for the season. It's a cute little sequin black skirt.
I have the top to
And
match that.
it's actually not that short when it's on. It's just a little above the knee. You can slap a cute little sweater on the top of it. We're talking $25 worth of fun from Marshall's.
that's-
So reasonable. And again, this will carry you to all your holiday parties as well as your New Year's Eve events. And just totally fun. Doesn't wrinkle, very low maintenance.
I love the sparkly. I love anything sparkly.
I
And
know.
one
Add a
of the
little glitter.
best things you can do is get yourself a pair of black opaque tights and wear it with this skirt because it will make you look about 5 inches taller and 20 pounds thinner. It's
So
not
if you put on
about
2 pair of tights, will that lose 40 pounds?
Yeah,
the
it'll be-
pounds, not the inches.
double the fun. So this will make you look taller and thinner if you do it with an opaque pair of black tights.
Very cool.
It can be paired up with an ankle boot, cute little.
Well, I was about to say
know.
you wouldn't wear that, then put these on.
Yeah, tights kind of require a cute little ankle boot.
Okay.
Or go-go boots up to your knee. Very fun look. So not a lot of money going on here. The other thing you might want to think about is the best of holiday sweaters. We're not talking sweaters with reindeers on them, okay? We're talking about cute little decorated sweaters. This is actually a fun pink color, right? But
like
it's
that
still very appropriate for holiday without being red or green.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally fun. You can always throw a black swing sweater over this if you're not a big fan of your arms.
Yeah.
And this will give you a blast of color and fun without being a lot of cash. We're talking like $15 here.
really cool.
Totally fun. The last thing that I'll show you.
Oh, this one's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love this.
This is also an updated version of a holiday sweater. It is a darling DKNY Donna Karen cute little red sequin cardigan.
It's got little
And
pockets too.
this is so fun because you can put a little
gloss
camisole underneath it. You can pair it up with your favorite dark denim jeans. You can go dressier with black pants or a black skirt. But this is actually really fun with just a white t-shirt underneath it,
Oh, that would be really cool.
Dark denim jeans and this. What a great
You
combination.
could get away with that. I mean, with it being red, you could do 4th of July. You can do New Year's. You can do
Well, and red
Valentine's
is actually a
Day.
very versatile color. It really
It's
is.
do-
very enlivening, right?
Yes.
If you've had kind of a bad day, the quickest way to get out of it is to put on little sequins that are red,
That's
right?
right. Well, you know what? Add glitter to
so
anything
fun.
and your day's better. That's what I think.
That's right. A little
But
bling goes
Bling
a
it
long
up,
way.
definitely.
Love it.
Yeah, so we're not talking a lot of cash here. We're talking one statement piece, whether it's great earrings, a great cardigan, a great black sequin skirt. So it's not about spending a lot of money. It's about buying one special piece to kind of pep up your groove.
I'm going to go look for that red sweater.
I know.
It's
I
so
want
fun.
one. I want one.
Come in the
And the lower cut, the better, right?
No, you want to be comfortable. It's
Oh.
not about flashy.
I'm just trying to help
miss
here.
this whole
I'm just trying to help here.
missed
That's
it all.
all.
Yeah, not about
I'm all about comfort. So, we have our 10.
Okay.
You want to? I'll go through them quickly.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. John, Death Valley, Kirby. Benjamin, Atlanta, Georgia, Kirby. Perry Williams, skinny. And I asked him why. And he said, I'm severely underweight and very self-conscious.
That
He
would
wants
make
to
sense.
match himself.
Yep.
That would make sense.
Okay. Jean-Claude, San Diego. He said always Kirby.
Always curvy.
Manny, Mesa, Arizona, Kirby. Lyndon, Fort Huachuca. Must be in the military. He said always Kirby and gorgeous like all the ladies on the show.
Oh, I like
already
him.
like him.
right.
I already like him.
He's a keeper. We'll keep him.
William T. from Boston, Massachusetts. He said curves, for sure. Number 8, Jared, Tempe, Arizona. Curves. 9.
Wow.
Rob, Silver City, New Mexico. Curves. And our winner, number 10, Frank Domingo from Queens, New York. Curvy.
Oh,
That's right.
sweet.
right on. Ned.
That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and send you, Frank, a special gift. And I'll call you. I'll get your email. I'll get in touch with you and get all your info so you can expect something from us very soon.
I want
Thank
his
you guys for
information
calling in.
too.
You want all their information.
I want the one that said all of us were gorgeous. I want that one.
Yeah.
I want to be able to put him on speed dial. Like, okay, I need that boost of confidence right now. Give it to me.
What did you say about me again?
That confirms that men like a
That
little
does
curve.
doesn't that confirm?
but wait.
9 out of 10.
That is awesome.
But then
I'd
I
love to
think
hear
if
that.
we were to do the poll and find out from the women's perspective, which one do you think you need to be? I think
Yeah.
we'll find the opposite.
Should we do that?
Sweet.
You want to
Bring
put me?
it.
You want to put me on a mission with 5 ladies on the phone?
know what,
Just
let's-
5. Or no, we don't have to do
Oh,
that.
why not? Why not? It'll be fun. I mean, it just
No, I'm not gonna
dispel
know.
my myth.
Well, that's
All right,
an
fine.
advertiser's myth that you have to be 98 pounds and thin.
Right.
That's not based in reality.
We're not
But you
doing
know
that
what?
because
I've
we
met-
know reality
But
here.
you know what? I've
Yeah.
met
We
a
know
lot of
reality.
women that are very confident women. They're like, "This is who I am. Get used to it. I'm not changing, and I'm happy with myself."
You know,
and I
there are
think it's
many attractive body types.
We can go into different subcategories and subgenres of that too, like large breasts or small breasts, or
It's a.
I
it's
mean, I'm
really
happy to
hippie.
take those calls, ladies.
an hour, right?
You want to call me and tell me about your breasts? I'm here to, I'm here to transmit the information.
I don't know.
no photos.
No, don't send any photos to Joe at KQCKLive.com. Do not. Whatever you do.
Okay, just
Like
to
the
change
little
the
plug
subject a
there.
little
Yeah.
bit.
Please.
No, we were talking about that's an advertiser's image, and I used to sell advertising, and I can tell you that 99% of what you think of yourself or what you think other people think that you should do was somebody's really good marketing plan. Like
Yeah.
somebody told you that. So
I wouldn't doubt it.
clean your mind up a little bit.
Actually, there's a great book called Reviving Ophelia, and it's about the effect of advertising on young girls and what they think
Not
of
just
themselves.
young girls, are you kidding?
Or
Like women
women
in
in
their
general.
30s.
And that's a
Women's
great book.
all for
And it is
that.
a great book. And, you know, I really am all about dispelling the myth of being that super thin, waif-like body type because it's not healthy and it's not realistic. And there are many attractive body types on the earth that do not involve 98 pounds and ribs sticking out.
Right.
So it's all about being the best you can be.
Yeah.
Did you see
Because
Matt McConaughey on the cover of
That
that?
is very disturbing.
I almost puked because I love him.
He's
you know, I was
down to like
"God dang."
140 pounds. On
90,
Really?
98 pounds this
Why?
week.
That's only because he's playing an AIDS victim.
I mean, but-
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
he'll
that he
bulk
shouldn't have
back
taken
up.
that part.
He'll bulk back up. It's not a
Damn.
good move.
God,
to
that's like
lose that much
commitment
weight.
there. I
My God, he's a good actor, huh? Now I like him even more. See,
Wow. He's committed.
I'll take him in Magic Mike any day.
would you take him on a personal shopping spree?
I think I could fit it in my schedule.
All right, you're out there listening back.
All right, Darla. So now it's your chance. What is the if we're getting that transition time and we're switching from work mode to holiday mode? What is I can't be the only one who by the end of the day, by the end of my 8-hour work day, my hair is like not the way it looked when I walked out the door. So what are some things that we can do, or what are some things that we can do to freshen up our hair, look, style, whatever for the holiday season? Whether just in general.
Well, I'm a really big advocate on good shampoo and conditioner.
Ah,
Yeah, I am not a believer in using Suave or or herbal essences. I mean, I think you need to spend a little money on your shampoo and conditioner.
Not two for $1.
No way.
No big
Go
lots
for the
you.
good stuff like Redken and just really.
and what kind of difference does that make? I mean,
Well, first of all, your color is going to be refreshed and look better. And when you style your hair, you're going to get much more body out of it. You're going to just have more vibrancy and shine. I love Shine Spray.
yeah, you need some shine.
I was showing you the shine. What are you talking
sorry.
about? Come
I
on.
love
Sorry.
that look, that sheen,
Yes.
that gloss.
Yes.
And that's done at the very end.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do, and I love a good Shine Spray. Like you can just even take a Shine Spray. Like
I didn't know they'd made that.
TG has a really good one. It's small, and you can put it into your pocketbook and just kind of like spray your hair and kind of run your fingers through it.
Whoa.
And yeah, it just makes the hair look
And it
great.
doesn't make it oily?
As long as you use it sparingly. No.
Oh.
You know what I
that's
like?
neat.
I like that. I use a men's product in the brown bottle. I forget what it's called.
It's
in a brown bottle.
really great
Yeah.
product. Everybody go run out and get it.
Narrows it down.
Right now.
It's called Crew. Anyway.
Oh, I love Crew. Crew's
I
like-
like the peppermint conditioner that I put in that like stimulates the scalp.
Now I use that
That's
when
very
I
Very
use that at
nice.
the sink
Love
for
it.
for my guys. I do. I love that stuff, and they love it too. So
Some of the Aveda products, like the rosemary shampoo, you can really feel it working.
Stimulates.
Oh, yeah.
it's so
I've-
fun. It
I've
wakes you
tried
up
that.
in the morning.
Good stuff.
It's amazing.
What
It
about
really
some of
does.
those products? I tried them, and I'm going to reserve my opinion of them. But what do you think about some of the products, like if that you can use in lieu of shampooing with their like dry shampoo
Dry
stuff?
shampoo.
I like dry shampoo. However,
shampoo.
I probably
Yeah.
I would
thought that was
only
for
use
pets.
it after you have
for people with no
washed
water.
your hair. And you can use some dry shampoo to give yourself some body. Do a
Ah.
little teasing in there, and what you do is you just kind of apply it right at the scalp, like spot treatment. You shouldn't run it over your head like you're
What is it?
using. It's a dry shampoo.
powder?
It's like a powder in a can.
It's a spray can and it's a
Does
powder.
it clean your hair?
It will clean your hair too.
Oh.
It'll like take any scent away that's not favorable.
I use that on my bull
No,
mastiff.
when you have stinky head.
Yeah.
He wants to
loves
be
it, too.
glossy too.
He's very shiny.
But I wouldn't use that as a hairspray. You just really have to spot on your scalp
So
with
you
that.
have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kinda
I
just
don't.
Put it in there. Oh, but it's easy. You just pick up pieces of hair and just
So, because
spray the scalp.
and again, I'm about as clueless with hair as I am with makeup and styling myself, apparently. And
Yeah.
I got some because I have naturally curly hair. And of course, I hate it. So I flat iron the snot out of it every morning. And then, but some days when I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to run through the shower and blow dry and then flat iron, and it's also damaging my hair from all that
Yes,
heat.
yes.
So I bought some at a suggestion, and I just apparently don't know how to use it because, it had white stuff in my head. Didn't know it because, like, I couldn't. It was in the back, and didn't know it, and went to work that way, and found out about 3:00 that afternoon. Yeah,
It
it was.
wasn't
I
the
think
look you
there's-
were going for.
No, I totally.
No.
I would have been much better just to take the time
You
and
know
take
what?
a shower.
There's a
Name
cream for
brand
that.
has a lot to do with it.
Okay.
Some brands of dry shampoo are better for brunettes, and some are better for blondes.
Ah.
That's the
And that
ticket.
makes a difference. And
who
if you
knew?
come and see me, I can, help you out with that. You can have a free consultation with me. I'll show you how to take care of your hair at home.
I am stacking up on all of y'all.
I'm coming
I've
in.
always wanted
Sure.
to know how to keep the curl in because
Yeah, mine never-
as I go through my day, the hair that I worked so hard with the curling iron to curl ends up pretty straight by the end of the day.
Well, it's probably before you run a curling iron through your hair, you need to use some working spray.
Okay.
Yep, there's a company named Aquage, and they have a great working spray. You spray some of that on your hair, put that curling iron
Nice.
right through it, and that stuff will stay. And
Will that
it'll
work
give you-
for
There's
flat
got to be
irons?
something better than hairspray.
No, you need something else you need a flat iron spray.
Well, that working
And
spray does-
shine spray.
Yeah, I know. Does that working spray? Will it make your hair like crusty or will it?
Nope.
It'll-
No, it'll just maintain that
The
curl,
curl.
without the crustiness.
Because it seems like
I
such
get
a
some of
shame
that.
to waste, 25, 30 minutes curling something
Oh
and
yeah,
it
Well,
doesn't
it's
make
and
it
then it's
past
terrible.
flat
15 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's
Walk
nothing
out
worse than a
straight.
crusty head on a woman.
Yeah,
that's very
Crunch,
important.
crunch.
I'm
Crusty
not
women-
attractive.
Crusty-headed women, I don't know.
Mine
That
is
adds a new
not
dimension.
mine doesn't
not a
mine
bad
doesn't
word.
do the the crunching, but it's like I can't stand the way it feels on my scalp. So then if I can
Kinda
feel the
stiff.
product on my scalp, no, then I'm like clawing at it, trying to get it. I cannot. My mom's the same way. My mom puts nothing in her hair. She can't stand it. But it's like if I can feel like
Is it almost like your head, your
product.
scalp is crawling?
no, it's just no.
That's a whole different problem.
I was setting you up for that one. Sorry.
I'm glad I know you that I know to watch those.
Yeah, poke.
No.
You were falling right into that one.
No, that's not it. But I mean, it's like those heavy, like, because I do have naturally curly hair. So then if I put the mousse in or the gel in or the, it just feels like it's just like layers on my scalp.
Let me just stop you right there. For someone with hair like yours who doesn't like to feel anything, a serum is great for you. And you
See?
put that in when your hair is wet. You dry that bad boy, and you don't even know it's in your hair, but you've got gloss and.
I need to make an appointment.
Do you make
Really?
custom serums or?
No, I don't make them custom.
Is that like
but
a- is that
I
like
know
a
where to get the
tincture?
good stuff, though.
Nice.
She's narrowed it down to the top 5 or 10. I can tell.
Yeah.
You've tried enough to know.
I've tried a lot.
Which are good and which are
Yes,
not.
yes.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
She's saving us so much work.
I know, and that's, I mean,
None of you are taking notes. You're going to watch the show again?
Oh yeah,
or
I'm
over
gonna.
again?
Yeah,
Over and over.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to call them up going, okay, time to call in that favor.
It's
Yeah.
a serum. It's a serum
awesome.
day.
yeah. That's
Okay, so
perfect.
what about, what are some like quick, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Brazilian waxing. Oh wait, no. I was just
That's
guessing.
not that quick, actually.
I was guessing that was the word. I didn't know.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Joe. Thank you for reading my mind.
Sometimes I'm psychic.
Okay, so if you have longer hair,
Mm-hmm.
what is, I guess, more, is it updos now? Is it leave it down and long? Is it the clips? Is it, what's the style right now?
I'm kind of wearing something that's really big right now. It's a side braid that's great for long hair, and you can just kind of like bring the hair over to the side. You can either clip it up and then put curls in it that cascade down, or you can just do a quick braid right in it, and it just is really simple. It can be very fashionable, even like to an event that you're going to. Yeah, you can.
I think it's very sexy. It's almost like a rein. You know what I mean? To pull.
Oh,
Can I pull it?
Guys like that.
Okay.
Demonstration purposes. Remember that, Jessica. Oh
Jiminy
my God, I'm
crickets.
trying to help.
All right, so real quick one time, let's go around and make sure everybody has given out their contact information. So, Darla, why don't you go ahead and start since we've been going the opposite way.
Okay, so I'm at 6318 South Higley Road, and I'm in Suite 104. My studio is number 13, and I work by appointment only. And my number is 480-206-5893, and the name of my business is Scissor Sage Hair Studio.
And you specialize in color, correct?
Color and cuts
Okay.
are my thing too.
So if it's like me and you've kind of let your color go a little bit too long, you can match it back up and fix it.
I can match it back up and make it
And
even
get my
look better.
blonde streak blonde again, because now it's kind of like whatever.
I'm gonna send my wife
Kinda
into you.
yellow. Oh.
Get some color done.
Yeah, what
Great.
makes it do that?
Water.
Water will turn your blonde yellow.
Oh yeah, water.
that's
Our
the
hot tub
chemicals.
could
Has a-
turn your
yep.
hair green if you were blonde.
Well, I knew that part. It's the chlorine in that, but the chlorine will do.
Well, you know what we've got in our shower? We've got chlorine. We've got all sorts of
Hard water.
You have
hard water.
showers there
Yeah.
at that place?
A lot of
At
minerals.
Studio 13? Whoa.
At
No,
home.
just the
Oh, at
sink.
home.
Just the sink. I'm
Jesus.
talking about at home.
Talking about your place, Studio 13.
I actually have this wonderful thing that I use at the sink called Malibu Wellness, and it'll actually take away any of those chemicals that are in your hair, and it'll revive your color.
Does that
And
dulls
I
it
just-
out? All
Well,
those
Yep,
chemicals.
so
it does.
why the purple? Like I was told that I need to buy purple shampoo for my blonde streak. And
Oh, because
what's
that will neutralize any kind of yellow that's in it and
It
turn it
didn't
back
work.
into no. Huh?
it didn't work.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your
apparently I'm not doing it right.
Maybe
which
your shampoo and conditioner have something
I would
to do
not
with
be
it.
a bit surprised. I buy in bulk quantity because it's faster.
Oh no.
What can I say?
No.
Get rid of your suave, Jessica.
That's right.
I need help. All right, so okay, tell us again how to get a hold of you, and then if for those listeners who are wanting to do that shopping experience, how would they go about getting that as well?
Yeah, basically you can go to my website, www.phoenixpersonalshopper.com. It lists all the services that I have for men and women. I do a lot of closet inventories where I come to your house and help you clean out your closet, and we make a list of the things you're missing, and I do the shopping to fill in the gaps for you. Or you can provide your loved one with a 4-hour or 8-hour on-site shopping experience.
Wow.
Where we really create outfits on site at their favorite mall or boutique.
So
So you can certainly give me a call at 480-722-1770. Let me know what kind of service or surprise you'd like to plan for your sweetie, and I will send you out a beautiful gift certificate to you.
And do you do like groups? So like if I want to get a group of girls together for my birthday to go do group shopping, or is it just one?
No, I have taken groups of women shopping.
I'm coming to
and-
your birthday.
I have one
too.
coming up.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, hint. I got one coming up.
Will you
actually-
take them out for like and I'm being serious, for like lingerie and stuff like that?
Anything that they are hunting down. I did have.
I just want to know.
You know, a
You
group-
just want to go watch.
Distance
Lines
is
wanna
good.
know.
I'm doing an on-the-road radio show. I was thinking of tagging along.
I have done groups of women that are all friends. They all want to learn a lot while we shop
Yeah.
about color and silhouette and the right fabrication to look for, how to build an outfit, how to bargain shop. So it really depends on what your focus is. But yeah, I've taken groups of women shopping before.
I think that would be so cool. I'm heading that big 4-0 this year. And I think what a great way to start going and to turning 40, which I don't know, anybody else who's had it, like,
With a
I'm not
group of
excited.
women.
But going
I agree.
and taking a group of women and having fun and enjoying, just celebrating who we are and
Yeah.
having fun and laughing and
having a good time with it.
Show
And
up
you
in a
know,
limo.
I have to say, it's all about attitude. You have to be
Yeah.
open to new ideas, open to trying on new things that you may not have ever thought about trying on before.
Yeah.
And it'll surprise you.
and then we should go hit the town afterwards.
That's right.
I highly recommend
Can't
that.
waste it.
Yeah. Since you're looking so good, you might as well go
That's
out
from our
somewhere.
studio audience right
Yeah.
They're so nice.
So it's all good. But yeah, just give me a call and I'll put together a package.
Hey,
that makes
honey, if
sense.
you're listening, hint, hint, hint.
Nothing better than setting up a group of women on the town and a VIP bus.
And then we'll come back and we'll be
saying.
all happy
For
and
the night.
excited because we have new clothes and a new look. And then
you got
I
to
think
send them
it's
to
a win-win.
a Chippendales
He'll
review.
get his.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's such
They'll get
a
lucky.
fun, pampering experience,
Yeah,
to
I could
come
see
home
that.
with great looking clothes. It makes you look and feel great.
I just kind of feel sorry for him because then I'm going to be, and then I got this, and then I got this, and he's going to have to watch it all.
right.
Yeah. That's your job as your husband,
mean,
And
right?
later he'll say,
Yeah, that's
"Are
what he's
those
going to
new
do.
shoes?"
Yeah.
He wouldn't notice my feet, I promise you. That's not what he's looking at.
And I help a lot of men too. So women out there, if you're having trouble getting your husband out of the black t-shirts
Yep.
and shorts that they wear 24 hours a day.
Are you directing that at me?
You're taking this entirely.
I
too
am.
personal.
Sorry, God dang.
No, so sometimes your husband will take advice from an objective third party where they never
Yeah.
listen to you.
That's
So
almost hot.
That can kind of help
In a way. Don't I mean seriously?
Can really help change your husband's look if you're not terribly happy with what he's looking like these days.
I should send him over to my dad. Lord help him. Okay, anyway, moving right along. I'm going to redress everybody. Be like, you need to call her.
right.
Like now. All right, Lindsay, why don't you go ahead and share your information with everybody that's listening to and tell them how they can go ahead and get a free makeover.
Okay. Well, you can reach me by phone. Just set an appointment. It's 480-688-9686. And, of course, you can go to my website and contact me through there, which is www.marykay.com/L Luton. So L Luton, by the way, is L-L-U-T as in Tom, O and as in Nancy. For those that don't know how to spell Luton.
Yeah,
know
I
it's
think I
hard.
probably did that once before.
A lot of people spell it with two T's, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's one. That's London.
I would have been wrong on that one.
Yeah, you Scandinavian woman, you.
That's my husband. And okay, I'm sorry, I forgot the last part of your question.
And how do you, if they want to get a makeover?
Oh, so I do offer free pampering sessions, which
Pampering sessions.
It's
That
a
sounds even
facial. It is a lip, hand, and eye treatment, as well as you get to try microdermabrasion, and you do get your custom color makeover. So that's completely free. So just give me a call, set up an appointment. I can come to you, or you can come to me. Or as you said, a group of women. Absolutely, I can do one as well as easy as I can do 5. So
Sweet.
it's
And you, for those people that are out of state, you do it via Skype.
That's right. So don't be chicken.
That's right. We'll put you on speed dial there too. As I get dressed in the morning, going, Lindsay, how about now?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Have all of y'all
Where
on.
do I put that color again?
You would only, if you only knew what it's like in the morning. It's like cup of coffee in one hand, flat iron in the other, and I don't know how I managed to get out the door in the
I
day.
think we all know. I think we all go through that.
Yeah.
Even
And it's all about streamlining your routine. If you have a great
Right.
That's
makeup
what I told
routine
him.
already
Yeah.
figured out, you have a great hair routine already figured out with the right products and the right sequence of events happening, it's the same thing with clothes. If you have very dependable outfits already figured out ahead of time, it takes
Right.
all the stress out of it.
Yeah,
But I
that's
think
like,
what's happened is that I had it streamlined when I thought I was doing okay, but somewhere along the lines, the trends changed, and I wasn't.
That was
paying
back in '82, I think.
If we weren't on webcam, I'd flip you off.
I think really you have to think about a yearly update. And
Oh,
usually,
see, that's where I
Yeah.
fail.
January is a perfect time to think about that because
Right.
it's like your New Year's resolution to get your act together or
Yep.
get your image together. And I really recommend tweaking it about once a year because hairstyles change, makeup trends change,
Yep.
hairstyles definitely change between short, long, bob, pixie, whatever. And it really makes a huge difference. You don't want to rock around with 1980s hair. You know, you
Unless
see
you're
it.
really, unless you're really cool and can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
unless
can
you're
pull it
going
off.
Like,
very retro.
I'm growing
You
this.
can rock
I'm
it.
growing this goatee now to
Yeah.
do something new, and I'm thinking about doing maybe a little ponytail in the back. You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying?
I still
Doing
see
the real
guys
cool
walking
thing.
around with the Sean Cassidy feathers.
oh,
And
know.
they've been
Total
wearing it
flock of
because
You know-
that's when they looked hot in high school.
I'd be listening to the Bee Gees and
So,
staying alive
it's
right then.
about tweaking. You know,
It is all about tweaking.
a yearly
Guaranteed.
tweak. Yeah.
Well, you
Makes a huge
mentioned
difference.
January is a good time. We do have you scheduled to come, for those of people that are listening, we do have you scheduled to come back again in January, and we're going to talk about closet makeovers and getting your closet organized.
Perfect.
And getting your look put together. So the little teaser for upcoming attractions. So super excited about that when I'm ready. I had to book her ahead of time.
And
She's
that's
very
our
busy.
our line of the day. It's all about tweaking. I could not agree more with you on that.
New year,
So-
new you.
That's always my resolution.
Well, did we miss any? Are you turning the phones back off again?
I did, but I mean, I'm very interested. I don't normally have this many ladies in studio here.
well, I
so
brought them just for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, his new harem right here.
In his dreams.
I want you to see my goatee.
Well, I do want to thank everybody for coming out. And we were outside, chatting and visiting, and it was really kind of great. I kind of stepped away for a second. I was like, this is what's so great about being a woman. I mean, like, to be able to get together and share ideas and not feel like, oh, crud, you do that too? I thought I was just a weirdo because I do that. I'm so glad you're a weirdo too.
Hey.
I'm glad you're all weirdos.
Again, it's me.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, because Darla's too far away.
Oh, okay.
But she's a weirdo.
Oh,
Okay.
I've never been
Right,
normal.
Yeah.
Thank God.
All weirdos.
We're weird in a good way.
That's
That's a
right.
good thing.
I think it's really great. I'm just so glad that everybody was
I'm
able
gonna take
to
a
make
picture
it.
of that shoe on my desk. By the way, seriously, I
And
think it's a
actually,
good look.
those are seriously
That's a hot
comfortable.
shoe.
I know people
They
go,
look
"Ooh,
good.
that's so
It's
high,"
hot.
but it really isn't. It's very comfortable.
And before we go, I do need to give a shout out to my best friend Kimberly, who was going to be here, but the flu took her hostage.
You missed out on a good time, Kimberly. That I
Yeah.
can tell you.
She is an amazing baker, and this is not what she does for profession, but she is one of those like, holy cow, how do you do this with your job and everything else that you do? Like, my
And
idea.
you were supposed to bring the food, Kimberly, and we're all a little upset that you got the flu. But
We're a little sad about that.
But one of the things that I wanted to share when she was talking, and I stumbled across this, and I was like, oh, I got to remember to share this when we're talking about getting together for the holidays, is when you have those last minute, you're showing up and you need to bring a dish, or you have people coming over last minute and you got to supply food, or you're trying to get ready for the holidays and everybody's coming over to your house and you just don't have time to get it all done. I found out, and I figured y'all already knew about it. When I said it, y'all were not surprised, but I was absolutely stunned that Safeway delivers your groceries for I think that's the coolest thing ever.
So cool.
I-
It's like saves you thousands of hours of shopping.
yeah.
It's
like-
wonderful.
And it's so neat. I actually went online and played with it because I was super jazzed about it.
you know why, right? Because all the products that get a little messed up, they put in a certain bin in the back.
What?
And they know no one's going
He's
to take
gonna
that
ruin
stuff.
it for you now.
I'm only kidding. No,
I don't
it's not true. Safeway, please don't sue me
But
now.
yeah.
It's all the best stuff.
But you go through, and I like doing stuff quick and easy, so I can go online and check. Oh, go check my pantry. No, I don't need another bottle of ketchup.
You actually order stuff and have it delivered to your house.
It's brilliant.
Yes,
It is
and-
absolutely
Brilliant.
brilliant. Yes.
And your
I think
first
it's
order
brilliant.
right now, they're running a special. I don't know how long it's
free.
Your first delivery is free, and even better. So say that you really like the service, you can have them. Guess how much it is?
I'm going to order a year's
How much
worth
do
then
they
my
charge?
first
it's
time.
ridiculous. It's
all
You
free.
have to have a minimum order of $50, but who goes to the grocery store for less
How do
than
you
$50?
can't get
now?
out for less
You
than
can do that by
$50.
blinking. at the grocery
$50.
store.
Is the minimum order?
How much is it normally to deliver?
wait, I'm going to get to that. So I know you're excited, but I am too. So if you do within a 4-hour window, so if you get up in the morning, put your order in, and then it should be there by noon, it's only like $4.
What?
Oh, wow.
It's
And
like
then you tip the
I'm serious.
then you
Get out.
tip the young guy
Oh my gosh, that
in
is
his
worth
boxers that
every
shows up.
I would
penny.
tip him. I would be like, here's because it
It's-
would be to not have
Who
to
at this
shop.
table has
It would-
ordered from Safeway and had it delivered? You have,
yeah,
for sure.
I know. We're talking. It would take you more than $4 of gas.
Yeah.
And time to
Yeah.
drive over there and
and
waste
wrangle
time
the
and
kids
come
Oh
back.
my gosh.
and
I mean,
the
who
children.
wouldn't want
Wrangling
to
the
do
children.
that?
That's the worst.
Yeah.
It's like a
my
luxury
God.
service for not a lot of money.
So especially when
Amazing.
you're coming in and you have people coming in for the holidays and you never have enough food. And I have my 2 teenage kids are coming in for the holidays, and I already know like I'm gonna have to hide food because they will wipe it out in the first day.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's gonna be one of those things that I'm not gonna have time to run to the grocery store. I'm not gonna trust them with my credit card to go to the grocery store because we'll only come back with Twinkies and Ding Dongs. And then so I could just go online, order it, and it'll be delivered to the house regardless
Nice.
if I'm there
I
or
don't mean
not.
to be rude,
What?
but Hostess.
I was just gonna say they're not
Yeah.
gonna have Twinkies.
there are going to be no Twinkies and Ding Dongs.
There are no
I
more
mean, but just
Twinkies.
think
That's
about
so
it. If you're
sad.
ill, if your car
Yeah, that
is
is really
working,
good.
You're an elderly person
Or if
that
you're just
doesn't
craving something and not
doesn't-
wanting to go
yeah.
out
But
because
it's
you're
got to
too
be
medicated or
$50 a
something.
credit.
I mean, most people spend
Does that
$50 in a
Does to
heartbeat
me.
at the grocery store.
You know, I'm not sure. The only thing I was wondering is like, I wonder if they deliver alcohol. I don't know if they could.
Well, I know that I know that during
That
our
sure
show, the
would-
marijuana
that
report,
sure
they
would
get a
defeat
lot
the
of
whole
orders for
beer,
sweets.
You need to hook them up with Safeway delivery.
That's right. Trying to put those two together,
Just
but
make sure you let them know that the O Factor share that with you.
right,
Yeah, I
right.
just think it's brilliant.
Oh, I loved it. I was so
Absolutely
excited.
brilliant.
And right now, again, it's free for your first delivery. So as you're getting ready to stock up, that's another pain in the butt.
That
When
is cool.
You have to make
It
those.
is cool.
If
Can you use coupons when you do it?
lunch, meat,
Yes!
and everything,
Shut
whatever
up.
you want.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Are you serious?
I mean,
Yes.
you could get stocked up for
Shut
2-3
up.
weeks at a time if you wanted to.
Wow.
You totally
Terrific.
you can use coupons, and so the reason why I know that is because it's $50 after all your discounts and savings.
Stop it.
So it's the
Totally
minimum.
doing it.
So if
You-
you
what?
spend
You can use coupons.
use
How do you
coupons.
do that? The guy comes with like a scanner.
I have no idea.
We're gonna try it.
That's me.
Yeah, we'll try
We'll
it.
check
We
back
should have
in.
done this when we started the show just to see. We give him the 1 hour.
oh, we
urgent
should have
delivery.
we should have them
Give 'em
deliver
your
it here.
address.
How about this? All you
Valley.
ladies come.
Right here.
Yeah.
We'll hang out for a day sometime, and
And try it.
we're gonna do that. We'll have our hair done, the makeup.
Oh, I think that would
I'll bring
be
you
so
clothes.
great.
to
We'll have
dress us up.
groceries. You could
This
be
is gonna
king-
and we're gonna order from, and I'll spring on the
and
Safeway
we'll
order.
show up in our
You could
real
be
pajamas.
king for a day.
That's great.
Perfect.
And we'll show up in our real pajamas, flannel bottoms, t-shirt.
We're gonna start doing pajama parties. I'm gonna make that happen for the radio station because it was such a good idea, and I know I was excited for the whole week.
I know, but I
So
don't
it's
think
like-
anybody wants to see me in my pajamas. I'm sorry, they're not that exciting. They're just plaid blue flannel bottoms. They're not.
The whole idea is to have multiple women. Some get a little crazy, some aren't. You know, it's the
Apparently,
whole.
I'm not on the crazy side.
I know.
I missed the memo.
I nixed it before it
It,
went
you know
out.
what? It bounced. It came back to me. I was wondering about that.
Well, our time is up, and I do want to thank everybody who's listened, who called in. If you have some tips of your own, some organizing tips, and or how to get ready for the holiday seasons, please be sure to share them on our Facebook page. You can search us by going to Become Organized with a D. No space in between it. So Become Organized, all one word. Go in there. You will also see the repeat of the show. So if you want to hear those tips that the other lady has shared, you can go. If you want to share it with your other girlfriends, saying, "Oh my God, did you know about this?" and pass it along.
If you want to be a new friend to Jessica, you can do what?
I am looking for new friends.
That's
Wow,
a
that
danger-
came out so
that's-
wrong.
That's very dangerous.
What kind of friends, Jessica?
1-900-Jessica.
Okay, so
First minute free.
let's wrap this up. Thanks so much.
Be careful what you ask for.
I know. Oh, I get myself in so much trouble. But I do want to thank everybody once again for coming out, braving our Arizona cold.
And the Facebook is Jessica. What?
Oh, my personal Facebook is Jessica Campbell, like the soup,
With a P, right?
CAMPBELL, Galindo, GALINDO. There you will find all sorts of interesting and fun facts about me. So I have to start watching
For
what
better or
I
worse?
post. But you're more than welcome to pop on there too. I encourage everybody just to come and share. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back. Oh, next week. Okay, so guys, I know you may have felt left out a little
She's
bit.
probably lying. No, don't tell me of a studio of guys next week.
Okay, I won't tell you.
Not near as much fun as that.
Is that true?
No. I do have Jim Shorey. He's with Good Works Auto Repair. He's going to come in and tell us, what we got to do to make sure that our cars are ready as we start loading up our children and our loved ones in our cars to make these road trips for the holidays. Make sure that our cars are ready and what do we need to do to become organized.
So just
around-
one guy, right?
He's awesome.
Well, that's cool. I'm just making
I'm
sure.
going to have him bring his entire crew.
Pit crew.
Oh, I just had an idea, but whoa.
No. We're going to end the show now.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Be sure to tune in next week right here at kqcklive.com. You have been listening to The O Factor.
Hi, Marie here for wannasing.com. Are you looking for professional DJ or karaoke services for your next holiday party or get-together? wannasing.com can provide the best in sound, lighting, and a professional MC to host your next event. Whether it be a company party, birthday party, wedding, or any occasion, wannasing.com is ready to provide the fun and make it a night to remember for years to come. Call 480-664-8801. That's 480-664-8801. Mention this radio ad and receive a special discount for your next fun event. wannasing.com.